Morning kids, Dad again. Like I said in my previous video, I did a lot of things this past week but didn't record, so I'm kind of playing catch up on some of the skills and the tasks that I wanted to show you guys. This particular one is dealing with my mower. Sometimes mowers don't work and you need to troubleshoot what's going on. Particularly in my case, the mower wouldn't start. And I isolated to it's some electrical problem. But you also got to know that there's a lot of safety switches on mowers, particularly riders or zero turns. So the first thing you need to do is make sure all of your safety switches, which are these guys, are all functioning. And if they're all functioning, are they in the right order? For my mower, if the gears are in forward or reverse, it won't start. If you're not sitting on the seat, it won't start. If your blades are engaged, it won't start. And the electrical components of the machine tell the engine not to start through these things called safety switches. Sometimes these go bad. It's real easy to diagnose if it goes bad or not. And so you go through your mower if it's not starting and make sure that these are not at fault. If you need to replace it, a couple of bucks, real easy to do yourself. However, if you have to take it in and get it repaired, it's a lot of money. So let me show you real quick how to test your safety switch. Get yourself a multimeter and you want to put it on ohms. Ohms measures resistivity of a current. So we're going to put two leads on these prongs and see if an electrical current is running through there. If it's not, then that's part of your problem and the circuit's broken. So in order to test that, put your multimeter on ohms, which is your little horseshoe sign, but some multimeters actually have this ohms output, which is, it's measuring ohms, and here you'll see 1 or L, or sometimes you'll see OL. OL stands for open line, and that means there is no connection. So I like to put it on this little volume thing because all you have to do is listen for a sound. Before you do it, before you test it, touch your two leads together and you should be able to hear a sound. You hear that and see how the meter jumped? When it makes that sound, the connection is made between positive and negative, and it tells you that electricity is flowing through. And that's essentially what we want to do here. We want to put a lead on this side and this side, it doesn't matter positive or negative, and make sure that there is electricity flowing through. So all we do is connect a lead to one side, just like this. I don't know if you can see this. Maybe not. Okay. Put a lead on each side. This is hard to do with just one hand. Okay, so it's connected, right? So I'm not getting a connection signal. So it's saying open line or it's not doing anything. But this particular switch is the safety switch, which means if I'm not sitting on the mower, then it's not gonna allow the engine to start or it's gonna kill. So because this is under the seat, the button, the safety switch has to be engaged. So when I push this down, it should close the circuit and say, yes, electricity is flowing through. And let's listen. Yep, do you hear that beep, beep, beep? So this tells us that this safety switch is good. On my mower, I had 4 or 5, and I had to go through each one and test it just like that. And I found out that all of them were working. So my mower was not working, not due to a safety switch. So the next thing to check from the electrical side is the relays or the ignition switch. I'll make another short video on how to test those as well. Spoiler alert, it was none of those. I'll make another video on what it was. Love you, bye.